Are we rolling?
All right.
We rolling.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, my people.
A very special episode of
Uh-huh.
Real Wheels. We have a different backdrop today, courtesy of OSR Studios. You know, shout out to the people.
Paps.
Shout out to the people. Paps. We're looking after the man them. And since someone was in town, we decided to bring him in. It's Mr. Wade Plum, the Wade concept himself. He's here in London.
What's up,
Big
man?
Wade.
Hey.
Appreciate y'all having me, man. Tell me what you guys think about SWARMZ, the replacement. What are we doing here?
See, the thing is,
Yeah,
I spoke to JJ. No, I was with JJ. We were speaking like maybe 5-6 months ago.
Yeah.
And I said to him, woo, Alex might pull out, you know. Do you have a replacement? Then I mentioned another name, but the guy
Couldn't do it.
He can't do
whatever.
it, basically, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, SWARMZ name came up. I was thinking, ooh,
Where'd that come from? Yeah.
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 But SWARMZ was supposed to fight another guy, or it was in
okay.
talks of maybe fighting another rapper,
Okay.
but it didn't happen. I think there's asking for too much money or whatnot, blah,
Okay.
blah, blah. So, yeah, SWARMZ's name's been about for at least 4 months. So I don't know if he's been
Has he
committed
been
to
training for 4 months?
We don't know
Well,
that.
this is the
We-
thing,
It didn't look like it. It didn't look like it to us in that picture what we saw.
Now, what did they
And
do
the
that
video.
to him for, man?
How they done him bad.
No,
Why
they
did they
should've
do him
never-
like
listen,
that, bro?
He done himself like that. He done himself like
I
that.
think
They
he wa-
provided the
So
picture.
they said, we need a picture.
No, think about it. Like, this
It
is
seems
not
like
right.
it.
This
And
is
he-
not that picture's not going to be on his gram. That picture's not going to be any of his profile images. It's not his wiki picture. So you must have taken that picture. You put your fist up with your bracelet on, eyes red,
I super
to
red.
end up on the DAZN poster fighting in O2 Arena.
I think he might have woke up his mum and said, "Mum, take the picture," you know?
Yeah, something.
It looked like it.
It looked like a
And no,
mum picture.
listen, no disrespect to SWARMZ, but I did see a lot of people putting the the nightgown and that top and the hat.
yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Honestly,
had the pillow in the blanket.
when that call came through and it was like, okay, it's your day. We need you.
Stardog had his eyes in the bits. Stardog had his eyes in bits.
Listen,
That's what it is.
I would have said, all right, cool. Tomorrow morning, I'll send you a picture.
Yeah.
I would have tried.
Yeah,
I would have done some
yeah.
push-ups.
Push-ups. Gotta hit the push-ups.
You know what I mean?
Gotta
I would
hit
have
the
had
push-ups.
2 fists up, angry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have looked like,
Little sweat.
poor me.
Yeah.
Why did
Little
I get
spray
chosen
bottle, you
for
know?
this?
Yeah.
You know
Suit,
what I
suit
mean?
buff.
Yeah,
I mean, do
yeah.
we know that, or if, like, because I'd heard that, you know, with them having backups, that they were possibly paying guys to be in camp in case this happened, and I don't know if that's the case, but
I
that would
don't
be
know
the only way
anything,
I would
yeah.
know he has experience, right?
Yeah.
He ain't got no experience.
Yeah.
He ain't got no experience. And
So it's a tough
It's a
ask.
mystery, innit?
it's a
Tough ask.
mystery. It's a mystery box. You know,
It's
Mario
tough, you know,
Kart.
you
You
can-
go through the box,
Exactly.
and then you're winging. You don't know which one you're gonna
That's
get.
the tough one, right?
This
If
is
there's
what it
anything that you would worry about if you're a KSI fan, it's the I guess the wild kind of the KSI factor from what the other fights, the wilder kind of mystery punches. What's he gonna bring? Kind of.
He has to delete him in 3.
SWARMZ is going to try and come out hard in first
KSI
round,
said
second round.
one.
It should be one. It should be one.
Good.
And I told him
Should be
that,
one.
and in the interview I said, "Listen, it kind of has to be."
It has to be between 1 and 3 rounds because
way-
I thought he was gonna
yeah.
do Wasabi in 3
Nah,
rounds.
the way I see it, SWARMZ is going to be so gassed out after round 1 or round 2 if he survives. If KSI hits him properly, if it goes to round 5, it's going to be a serious injury.
Yeah, it shouldn't go
It'll be
to
a
round 5.
serious injury.
Yeah.
A very serious
And at the
injury.
same time, JJ saying he wants the event to go ahead because he wants to prove his boxing ability. If you beat someone because they were exhausted with short notice to fight, it doesn't prove anything. You got to delete them fresh.
Fair.
That's why I
fair.
believe you should delete them fresh
Yeah.
because then you give the opportunity for the post-fight interview to go, you know what? I only have 3 weeks. I saved the show. I weren't fit.
Which I'll be doing, so check those post-fight interviews out.
Yeah, check the post-fight interviews.
But yeah, no, I agree. It's not going to show a lot regardless, but I think this fight, as much as I don't necessarily think it's the best fight to put on for KSI, it's probably the most important for him because this fight is here for him, right?
Yeah.
Everything else is there.
Oh, yeah, it's
the
a
work
mental
has been
thing.
put in.
Yeah, for sure. He's
This
grinded.
he won't say this, and he shouldn't have to, but it's of course to rebuild that I belong in this space, I belong at the top of this space mentality, right? And I'm not sure he even needs that, but that's what he's going to get from this.
This is what I was saying to Lee the other day as well, and it's going to be in our lost files because it's not current news anymore when we was reacting to the face-off.
Yeah.
I was saying, if you think about how much Jake has done,
Yeah.
right, to gain credibility or to gain recognition as a boxer,
Yeah.
compared to JJ is clearly in the hot seat because he hasn't fought no Tyron
Yep.
Woodleys. He hasn't fought any athletes
Yeah.
besides Logan, but he's still the biggest fight you can get. Imagine going out there playing yourself, fighting fighters and doing all this screaming for the guy to come back and fight SWARMZ and he's still in your bracket.
Yeah.
And they're
It
gonna
doesn't make sense.
and they're going to sell out O2, and I think they already have.
Yeah, this is
sold
what
out
I'm
already.
saying.
Yeah.
And he's fighting a rapper. So why is Jake running around doing all of this? It doesn't really make sense to me.
But
Let's talk about that. You saw what happened today?
What's happened?
You guys been on social media?
Yeah, I saw Twitter.
KSI said
this
morning.
Circuit, bro. I don't know what's
This
going
morning. Oh, bro, it's like breathing to me. I'm like, this morning KSI threw down the gauntlet, man. He said, "Listen, I'll send the contract. Let's do it next year in Wembley."
I think that's the best thing.
He said, all the little parameters, check. He said, "Do it if you're not a pussy or whatever." And Jake said, "Okay." Jake said,
"Winner takes all."
Yeah, winner takes all.
I like that too.
And
Yeah,
Jake
I like winner
said,
takes
"Okay,
all.
let's do it."
Because everyone's rich already anyway.
I was gonna say it's not about it. Really isn't
It's
about
not
that.
about the money. It's not about
Only
For
for
those
those
two-
poverty dons like us, where we'd say, "Listen, I need my
Trust me,
cut,
bro.
man. I
The
need
Viddal
that.
takes all.
I
That's what
need
we
that
need.
cut." But no, listen, I think, and I've been saying, I feel like that fight should happen sooner rather than later, just because Jake is already en route to the party.
Yeah.
So if you want to catch up to the guy en route to the party, you can't detour and get a drink. You can't stop off anywhere. You just have to go full force and try and catch him. Don't have these side fights, because these side fights, all it does is give Jake more time to progress anyway.
So basically, now what we saying? Should Jake have another tough fight, or have a tough fight, or should we just cool off and wait for JJ?
I have a feeling he's gonna have one more fight.
You have one more, but the opponent wise,
Maybe like a Diaz or something, like a Nate Diaz or something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I can see that.
Yeah,
if you fight,
that makes sense.
someone like Hasim, even though Hasim's not that good, but if he fights someone like Hasim, who you can argue is better than JJ,
Yeah.
then he's gonna be more primed to fight JJ.
Of course.
Do you see what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
Don't give him these opportunities to be seeking out these fighters where he can actually test his ability against fighters. Jump at him, Wembley, bam, let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Nah,
what I
And then so after JJ beats SWARMZ, who does he fight next?
That's a good question.
I talked to his camp today. They want a couple more.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been saying that. They've been
Listen,
saying
if he
that.
can, because
I mean,
next year Wembley.
It's tough
But
because
then
you don't want to just go Austin McBroom because Gibb now that fight's
But
back
Austin
on.
Maroon's not levels. He's not levels for JJ.
He's
not
he's
levels
levels
for
above
JJ.
SWARMZ,
Yeah, no,
but
he's
he's
not.
not.
He's not. He's not.
He's too small.
SWARMZ will probably beat up Austin McBroom
Yeah.
on the real. On the real.
Austin,
Like Austin McBroom is not like
yeah. He's not.
But you also
obviously-
have like a Dylan Dennis is there. I mean, if
Yeah.
you want,
Yeah.
if you really want
That's
to
why.
go,
That's why I
a good
think.
one.
That's why I
That's a
said.
good
skill,
one.
Dylan, and then I hate to say it, but Tyron Woodley's also there, and he's
Yeah.
not got anything lined up,
And he has to. But you know what?
and he would have to do it in a similar
you're putting
fashion.
the
Yeah.
pressure on yourself to do it in better fashion
Yeah.
or similar fashion.
Nah, you see the thing is, JJ's his own boss. He's a visionary. He doesn't need to follow Jake's route.
yeah.
It's true.
He doesn't need to follow that route.
And I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't say
Like
go
I
and
was
get.
just saying, he hasn't, and he's still
No, I'll say-
compared as the biggest opponent. He can have.
January fight Tommy.
Yeah.
January, February.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
a
Fight
big
Tommy.
fight. That's a big
Delete
fight.
I like
Tommy.
Tommy Fury. I like that.
That's a big fight.
Delete Tommy Fury.
I'm too cool for the rules, baby, get off of me. Never need no push, I do it all for me. Keep a couple real hitters, got them on call for me. Money moving, got it in the market where it ought to be.